Hey guys, it's Sam. I'm going to do a simple, quick plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks. I'm going to call this guy Third Time's a Charm. Uh, so we are ending the 12th week of March. It's only taken me 12 weeks to get my crap together. And that's a stretch, I think. I don't do a lot of these because I honestly do things the same way all the time now. I really have settled into what I like about what I do with my Hobonichi, and so not really much has changed with that. So it's not like new, exciting. I don't know. I just don't share very often. But here we go. I don't really like doing these non-voiceover either because I feel like it makes me more nervous and I'm afraid I'm going to make a mistake. But then I also hate voiceovers, so I just figured I'd go with it. I am just taking this year's pencil board and lining it up. I haven't always put this line on my Hobonichi, but I've been doing it for like maybe more than 2 years now. So this is just kind of what my brain likes at this point. I'm using a U-Brands felt tip pen. And if you are not new here, you know we have definitely struggled this year with this pen, which was always perfect and wonderful and never had any kind of bleed through issues until the new paper. And that is basically why this year has been insane for me. I struggled for years to find a pen that I liked to use in the Hobonichi. Anyway, it's like a sensory thing. I don't know if that means that I should have some kind of diagnosis or not, and I really don't care. But it's my reality, it's my life. So I'm just going to go through. For me, I like to put known appointments or really major tasks that I'm pretty certain will happen on that particular day on this side. This side is for any running to-do lists that I would really, really like to complete that day. Um, Mostly this is where I put a snippet of a memory. This little darker lined section right through here, this is where I track the weather. I track that with the Hobonichi stencil, the green one, and then unfortunately a stencil from a shop which has closed its doors. I don't know of any weather stencil that would take its place because I haven't shopped for one because this one is beat up but working just fine. So this is the one that I stick with. This one was actually sized for the Hobonichi weeks for this particular section. So it works really well. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and get started here. I'm going to put in my known things for the week, which most of them don't really change. I don't remember. I think it might. Ooh, I might change my work from home day this week. I think I have an events committee meeting at work further in the week, so that actually might change. I might not have put that down. I like to be at those meetings in person instead of through Teams, but I hadn't decided if I wanted to switch my day or not. But it's there now. I can just put an X or an arrow or something. We always go to Bible study on Wednesday evening. This is a brand new fresh U-Brands. They actually sent me a pack of these like spring colors, and I thought that it looked okay with the colors that I have here. Um, for me, these probably don't last as long as they would last for someone else who doesn't write with a really heavy hand, but I do. And so when I feel like my handwriting is no longer looking neat, I know that it's time for another pen. I've gone through quite a few of these this year since I've written in 3 Hobonichi weeks so far. Today's tea is my usual tea. Most days it's the Twinings Lady Grey with some stevia, and I love this tea so much. It's just light and fruity and delicious. Um, and then Saturday, my husband has a men's class. I actually feel like this one doesn't feel as thick on the paper as some, which is kind of weird. And then I have a hair appointment at 8 a.m. He's got a class at like 7:30. I have a hair appointment at 8, and then we'll have the whole day ahead of us. So That was not planned. I didn't even know he was having that class when I made my appointment. All right, so that's my like places that I have to be on certain days. I don't forward plan the weather because honestly, I live in northeastern Ohio and I know that it's like this for other parts of the planet, but for us, if my forecast says something today, it's probably not going to actually be that tomorrow. So I like to put the weather of the day like on that day. That's just how I roll. Okay, so for my top section here, I go between a couple of different things. Lately, I have been putting my workouts back in. I am starting a step challenge again at work, and so I might end up putting my steps of the day here like I did for the last step challenge. And then I always leave a line space after whatever the heading is. And then for this one, I just put the day of the week, just like, the abbreviation. One letter. I don't know what you call that. So making sure I have all the days here. Because I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Then in between each thing that I do, I'll put 2 spaces. So the next one is going to be my tracker for the week. And then for this one, I start over here because I'm always afraid that I'm not going to count to 7 correctly. But then it always feels weird to write backwards, but this has worked for years now. And I, knock on wood, haven't done anything to screw it up yet. Okay, that's all these days. And then the things that I'm tracking are and could I do this a different way? Yes, I could, but this just works well for me. So I stick with it. I don't know why I've been putting social media posts because I have really sucked at that lately. I guess I want to, but PM what? Oh, HRT. And then our poor cat that has asthma. He has to have steroids every day. And then if he starts acting a certain way, he has to have an injection too. And then I'll drop 2 more and I'll put the weekly tasks, which several of these are always here, but it's just for me, I like to have these things solidified in my head because if I don't have a reminder here, I'm going to forget. Oops, I'm not going to get it done. And these are, I write them down because it's important for me to do it. I don't know that I'm going to get my office cleaned. I'm going to write it down. I think I have it on my little sidekick notebook of things to do tomorrow. So we'll try. We still need to, we're trying to get our dogs to a different vet that we take our cats to. Don't ask me why. I have a standing desk and my organization now is absolute crap. And I just need to find a solution. I have like a rolling cart thing beside of my desk. It doesn't translate. I don't have a lot of space, so I have like a monitor over here and a monitor over here and then a space in between. And I'm using my washi drawer now to like put my laptop there when I do my work from home day. And it's nice to see my washi drawer there, but I really need something else like similarly sized that will hold my laptop that I can just put crap from my desk, which is cluttery right now. I need something to go there. Yeah, I need something. And I've been looking for something, but I can't find the perfect thing yet. I'm also, so I asked on Instagram, about a month ago what people use for their planner totes. And I I got a lot of good suggestions, but I ended up going with what I wanted to go with all along, which was a Jansport backpack. It's corduroy. I really wanted Bella's backpack, but they don't sell it right now and they won't answer me if they're going to sell it again. I'm kind of mad at them. But it's like a black hole. It's not working out. I have a whole crap ton, as you know, of Portland leather bags, but I feel like I haven't found the right bag of theirs to make this work either. And so I don't always come here to my desk and sit and journal. I'm often in my bedroom. So I need something that's going to hold like the stickers that I want to use, which I think I'm going to put these in these boxes that I found at Target. This is my brain. This is how my life goes. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So my, what is it? Catcollage.com, I think is her website. I have subscribed to her club and I have all of my little stickers and I like fussy cut them out with my little scissors here because I don't have a machine. So I need to have my stickers, my other sticker books, like my character books, like my Coffee Monsters Co., those kinds of books of stickers, and like different pens and stuff. And then I also need it to be able to house this journal and my junk journal and my standard TN. So I need something that's big enough, but the backpack is tall and it's wide and it's a cavern. And I need something more open that I can carry with me from room to room, could live like on something in my bedroom, or I can carry it down here. And so I'm looking for that thing, but I haven't found it yet. So I've been looking, I just haven't found it. And that is everything from this week. Oh no, my husband needs to take all of our tax stuff to the accountant. But I think he's doing that tomorrow. But I'm just putting it here because that's not done on a specific day. Look, it just kind of went. Oh. Okay, so got a little bit of smearing there. Okay, so I generally don't do deco. I used to highlight all of these things. I haven't been doing that lately. I don't know that I might go back to that. I like the way it looks. I don't even know if I have those with me, and I'm kind of afraid. I would have to test. I don't know that I've thoroughly tested that with this paper. I don't even know if I have Tombow that I would want to use here. Hold on. No, not that color. I think they're in the backpack. I think I wrote, I mean, this was recent. I could at least. Okay, so that's going to be fine, I guess. It just looks different. It's bolder than it was before in the other Hobonichis that didn't have this paper. Okay, so that's like basically, see how it curls? Hobonichi, do better next year. The last thing that I'll do, which should have been the first thing that I did, is I will come and make sure that I didn't have anything in my monthly. And then I love how this kind of gives me a framework that shows me the major things that I need to do on specific days. Like I know I'm going to work Monday through Friday. And then I know I'm going to go to church. But I just like that framework of the week to be there. And then I'll pop in little memories and fill things in as I go with little stickers and stuff. Like today is Sunday and I will put my YouTube video down, and we have some other things. But this I didn't fill out ahead of time, and I will go in here at some point today and write down kind of the highlights of the day. So really happy to be back in my little comfort planner here. And I'll just go ahead and take my pencil board, which my cover from Jenica's journals does not have a pen loop. I think you can get a pen loop from her, but I've decided I don't care about that anymore, which that used to be a deal breaker for me. But I've just been attaching these cheap pen pen loops, sticky pen loops to my pencil boards, and I have them listed on my Amazon. If you want to know the exact pack that I get, it's really cheap. But I use my little Midori index clips. This is like the orange pack, I believe is what it's called. And I actually feel like I need to get another pack because of what I like to section off. So why not place another Jet Pens order this year? I also need to, and I have not even gone there, go back in and start filling in this, which is my workout tracker, which I was doing in my rings, but I haven't come back here yet because this is like the 15th Hobonichi that I've used this year. But that is just how I get the week started. And then every day I have this open and I update it throughout the week. So super simple, and it goes with my little Sidekick notebook here, which I saw these at Walmart the other day. I actually might pick some up today. I think we have to run down there. They have completely changed like the layout of this notebook, and I prefer it this way. But I'm gonna grab another one because I would really like to use this up. I've been taking a lot of notes about some things about like diet and carbs and all the things, and I'm just trying to do better about getting things out on paper, and so I hope to fill this notebook up pretty quickly. But yeah, that was my little simple plan with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here and would like to see what I'm doing next, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much as always for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye guys.